So I have a challenge for you. Let's say you're just sick of everything, okay? Life has been giving you nothing but lemons, one shit deal after another, right? And nothing you do seems to work. And you've watched all these manifestation videos and you are learning about paradigm shifts and pendulums, and yet nothing you do is helping. I have an idea. I want you, hear me out, okay? Because this is pretty cool. It's like a cheat sheet. I want you to make yourself a playlist. And I want the playlist to be about, I don't know, 15, maybe 20 minutes long. It doesn't have to be super long, okay? Just long enough that you get a decent amount of songs in there that have a certain vibration to it, the kind that makes you feel excited and alive. But I want you to be careful with the songs you pick. I want you to pick songs that have words that help inspire your imagination to picture yourself being 100% authentically you, like all the time, okay? So if there was like a certain type of makeup you wanted to wear, but you've always been kind of scared to wear your makeup a certain way because you're afraid of what people might think, or if there's a certain kind of clothing or style that you've always wanted to embody, again, you're afraid because you just don't know what people are going to think of about you if you wear certain clothes or change your attire or blah, blah, blah. I want you to think about all the things you would love to do but are afraid of people judging you for. And I want you to imagine what it would feel like if you weren't afraid of the judgment, if you weren't afraid of making people uncomfortable. I want you to imagine what it would feel like to be free to be yourself, 100% authentically you. What are all the things you would love to do, but you're too scared to step out of your shell to do? Imagine those things when you're listening to that playlist. Go deep and picture it. Spend like a good 30 seconds to a minute just imagining in your mind what it would feel like. And then for the rest of the playlist, hold on to that feeling, okay? You don't have to focus on the image the entire time. The whole point is that feeling inside of you that you get when you imagine what it's like, okay? And I want you to hold that feeling for the entire time the playlist is on. If you can, do the playlist in the morning, okay? Because it'll help start your day off the right way, for one. And then two, having that playlist in the morning while you're getting ready, while you're doing it, it's gonna give you an opportunity to try to hold that feeling for as long as you can. So if you can hold it for like 10 minutes after the playlist is over, great. If you can hold it for an hour, even better. It's a muscle though, it's gonna take practice, okay? But keep imagining that feeling for as long as you can. That empowering, amazing feeling of being free and allowed to do the weird thing. If you're like me, it's doing the weird thing. I like doing the weird things. Do the weird thing. Wear the clothes that make you feel wonderful. Wear the colors that everyone says you can't wear, but that you love because it makes you feel wonderful. Imagine displaying your art. Imagine singing. I don't know, whatever it is you like to do. Your authentic self, whatever it is you really have been dying to do. Imagine yourself doing that. And then grasp that feeling inside of you and hang on to it, okay? And listen to that playlist for 21 days. If you can, every morning. Make sure it's like a good 20-minute long. If you can, half hour would be even better. You don't have to like dance to it or just super focus on it. You just have to focus on the feeling inside of you while you're listening to it and do the autopilot stuff, right? Like when you get ready for work or get your kids ready for school or chores, right? Like doing the dishes, I don't know, whatever it is you have to do. The autopilot stuff that you could do without a lot of thought, that's the time to listen to those songs, and that's the time to like really, really meditate. And this is kind of a meditation, believe it or not. I mean, think about it. It is definitely a meditation because you're focusing on a specific feeling, and it's a feeling that you don't just feel in your heart, but you feel it in your body because it might make your hands tingle. It might make your brain tingle the right way. It might make you feel like your cheeks are hurting because you've been smiling, thinking about how great it's going to be authentically yourself one day. Hold that feeling. Okay? Because I promise you this, when nothing else has worked for you, believing in that feeling, knowing that feeling is real, whether you can hold it for 5 minutes or 20 minutes, won't matter. If you can hold that feeling and know it's real, knowing that that's how great it would be, like to actually feel like being your authentic self every day, you're gonna know it's true. And you're gonna start manifesting it. And the music, frequencies are key, okay? Frequencies can unlock even our genes. And frequencies literally is what help create our actual physical matter. You can look up the science of the whole light photon thing and frequencies, but I'm not going to get into that right now because, yeah, that's a lot to talk about right now. But just know frequencies are the key. And just know that you can literally, just by focusing on that feeling inside of you, nothing else, not the why, not the how, not the details, not where you're going to be living or what you're actually physically going to be wearing. Just focus on that feeling and listen to that playlist, listen to that music that makes you feel that way, that helps you picture what it's going to be like, imagining it in your head. Do that for 21 days and tell me how it goes. Be prepared though. Becoming your authentic self will have consequences. Good ones. In the long run, always good ones. Becoming your authentic self, even if you end up losing friends or fall out of contact with some family members or whatever the case, or get a new job or whatever the case may be, just know that is okay. Because in order to be your authentic self, sometimes you have to go through a little bit of pain. But it's gonna be worth it. Because you know what the greatest part of becoming your authentic self is? You're going to discover that you don't actually need a 9-to-5 job. You're going to discover that there's something inside of you that naturally adds value to this world, to other people. It's going to be your passion. It's going to be your excitement. And once you start letting yourself be your authentic self every day, you're going to put so much amazing energy into your passions and excitements that it's going to attract all the right people. So as some people go, new people are going to come. And as some old things leave your life, like old jobs or old mindsets, you're going to find new ones enter that open up so many doors of opportunity. And I mean so many. Forget about manifesting your dream job or manifesting your car or manifesting this and that, all these things you think you want. Manifest your true authentic self and watch everything else fall into place. I'm telling you, it's a cheat sheet. It really is a cheat sheet. You won't regret it. Well, you might at first until you realize how awesome it is. Because sometimes there's growing pains, I won't lie. Learning to let go of your old self can be hard, but it's worth it. Anyways, I want you to try it, and I want you to let me know how it goes after 21 days, because I'm excited. I know it's going to be amazing, truly, right? Just try it. You just try it. You'll love it. I promise. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. Bye, guys. I love you.